Hi guys and welcome back to my channel Popcorn Reviews. I'm Farhad. If you're new to this channel then please smash that subscribe button now, and we are about 65 subscribers away from the 1.3k mark, the new goal of our channel. So if you're new, please smash that subscribe button and like the video. So the film that we're going to be discussing today is the new Tamil film Thunivu, which is starring Ajith Kumar. It was one of the Pongal releases. Now, if you remember, I had covered a couple of Pongal releases on my channel as well. Varisa and Walter Viraya, both of them were covered on my channel, and both of them weren't the best films for Pongal as per me. It wasn't. Now, each time there's a mass masala entertainer, I have to put out a cautionary line saying that I do not have a problem with them. They just need to do one thing, that is to entertain. And with that hope, I went in and watched Thunivu, which is now streaming on Netflix. Is it worth your time? Let's find out. So, coming to the story and screenplay, Thunivu is essentially a money heist kind of a drama. It is a bank robbery that is ongoing, and it is capped by one of the masterminds who is the protagonist, by the way, but his identity is under wraps. So what is his motive and who is he? That formulates the story. So story here is wafer thin, I would say, but to the writer's credit, it does have a structure. It does have a head or tail to it, which did make it exciting. It did make it entertaining, definitely entertaining. The screenplay standing at about, what was it, 140 minutes, about 140 minutes, does make for a very brisk watch. It is a very fast paced drama, and it doesn't allow you to breathe as well. Now, primarily, I would say that, oh man, it could have been a little bit of world building, but this was a mass masala entertainer, and his job was to entertain, which the screenplay definitely does here. I actually found it way better than Walter Viraya and Varisa, the other two Pongal releases. This definitely had a structure and was entertaining. The drama, picks up pace right from the beginning. It starts off from the on a very fast-paced note where a gang is, they are planning a robbery. Cut to the robbery scene where there's another person that is involved who overpowers them, only to be found out that he himself is a part of a robbery. He's masterminded it, which is the protagonist. Here, I felt that the film was off to a flyer, and it was almost like a guilty pleasure, like watching some of the characters just spraying bullets, right throughout. The differentiator also being the clothes that they were wearing. The protagonist was in white, the others were in black, which did show that, he is the good guy amongst the bad guys, so to say. But then, as I put my analyzer to sleep within me, I have an analyzer who analyzes films. I put it to sleep and put all the logic aside, and I began to enjoy the film. The proceedings here are exciting, they are fast paced, and they do not give you time to think, which was in a way a good thing, considering that the film doesn't give you instant answers. It has certain facts under wraps. It was almost like the writers only wanting to show you what only a few of the facts rather, and not provide an entire picture. But the downside could have been, it's not, but it could have been that you would be restless for the answers, that what is happening, why is it happening. But the proceedings are so fast paced that it doesn't allow you even time to think. So it's absolutely, as it jumps timelines, it just makes it for an exciting watch. You just sit back. It's like one of those leisurely action movies that are there. You don't want to think too much, just sit back and enjoy the film. Those are one sort of, this is one sort of the action film that is there. Even the twists and turns, they are good. Even the drama does frequently oscillate between the past and present. About at the halfway mark, you get to know a little bit about the protagonist and what he does for a living, and how did he get involved in all this? Slightly it gets, and you tend that's done really well. The third act, though, it is reserved for a social cause. There's a social commentary that is woven in. I did feel that a couple of things. One was that had the characters been given slightly more depth, you would have been able to invest in them. On the other hand, if some of the plot points, if they were fleshed out again, you would be able to invest in them better. But having said that, there was no complaints as such. The tonal shift from, say, an out and out action to mild comedy kind in the third act was also it it did not have any bumps, so to say. It was quite, transition was not bumpy at all. It was all right. It was in that space that was there, and I kind of enjoyed it definitely. Although I did feel that the character trait of the protagonist, which was the grayness in the character, I think that could have been retained a little more. Having said that, that final act was absolutely like a video game. It was almost popcorn entertainment on steroids. That's the tagline that I used in my review. So, popcorn entertainment on steroids. It was like a video game on easy mode, shooting the bad guys. Borderline, it was a little over the top towards the end. I think they could have restrained a bit of the action, but then there's nothing to complain. The screenplay still was entertaining, and that's what mass masala entertainers should be. Coming to the technical aspects, the dialogues, music, and direction, I did feel that the dialogues are are massy definitely, and I could totally imagine whistles and clapping by the audience at certain junctures in the film. I could sense that where the dialogues were coming from and where the pulse of the audience. So I think that made for an entertaining watch. The music was good. None of the songs were long enough to stall the flow or the tension in the drama. I think that was well maintained as well. The BGM was exceptional. It was powerful. It just boosted the drama. It was pulsating in many ways. The cinematography was good as well. Editing was a little choppy. I felt they could have edited it better. The jump cuts could have been minimalized, but nothing. They're taking nothing away from the direction. Direction by H. Vinod. I think he did a fabulous job. I think. The direction, he stuck to the strengths of his protagonist and in turn served a entertainer which was entertaining, and that's the end of the day. It was entertaining, and that's what all audiences wanted. Coming to the performances, I felt Manju Warrior did not have much of a role, but her action sequences were really good. Thala Ajit, rather, sorry, apologies. Thala Ajit, he did a fabulous job. It was almost like he was enjoying himself here, almost playing to the galleries. And there's always a star persona that is there in all his films. I really enjoyed his performance. Yeah, none of the characters have character depth, but then so what? I mean, it was entertaining. It was like a guilty pleasure that was there. So overall, Thunivu is popcorn entertainment on steroids. Thoroughly enjoyable. Way better than the last outing of the actor director duo of Valimai. That it was way better than this. I mean, Thunivu was way better than Valimai. So then let me know your thoughts on the film in the comment section. If you're liking the video, also smash that like button. If you would like to read my detailed review of Thunivu on my site, Popcorn Reviews with a double S, the link of which is in the description box below. Also throw me some recommendations. Like the video, it helps the YouTube algorithm. So like the video, subscribe to the channel, press that bell icon. It will help you know when I'm online. I do not end up writing about all the films, do not end up making a video about all the films, but I do write a lot, and so that all information will be there on my social media on my site. The social media handles are in the description box below, so do visit that as well. I'll see you again very soon with another video. Until then, thank you so much.